Good to go.
What's up?
This
It
is
is another episode of Filler Non Canon.
Filler Non Canon episode. Oh boy, 9. I think.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think
We're not paying attention.
Filler FNC 009.
009.
Yeah,
how
like
you doing,
Cyborg
Damo?
009. I'm great, man. Just chilling. I got a light now. The quarantine setup
Okay.
is expanding.
Oh, snap. You taking over. You're having a conquest in your own room. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Chilling. It's been a long week, but excited to get to it. We're going to talk about some anime this week.
What you been watching anything?
No, actually, dude, you know what I have been watching is NBA highlights for the upcoming season
My favorite anime of fall 2020.
of all time. That's actually what I've been so excited. I'm like, man, basketball's about to be back, anime's about to be back. We got Attack on Titan coming through, but also Attack of Ja Morant. You know what I mean? I'm excited. I'm excited to see all of that. You know what I mean?
Wait, it's already coming back? It just ended.
Yeah, because of like the collective bargaining agreement thing. They were like, yo, players, you got to like play by December because if you don't, we're going to lose billions of dollars. So they were like, yeah, all right, we'll play. So that's
no rest for their bodies. Just get right into it. Yeah,
basketball players and anime writers are a lot alike, you know? Yeah. Just constantly working.
Just constantly working.
Yeah.
That's almost like an anime training arc where it's just like, wait, when do these people rest? It's like, there's no rest. There's no rest at all.
Yeah, it's like, yo, you eat? And then that's why they eat so much food so fast. It's because it's just because like they just are starving from like never going to sleep.
Yeah. Man, that's a fun thing to be watching. That's like
I'm excited. Also, dude, but I did read the latest My Hero Academia chapter.
Big reveal after reveal.
Big reveals.
That's like
Your
the status
back.
quo. Yeah.
Everyone's favorite. What would you call him? Permeator? That's what it's called. It's called
his ability. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's called like permeation.
Yeah, he just like goes through. He could just come through this wall behind me.
He's like male Kitty Pryde. That's what he is.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Which is a crazy good power that they hyped out. They're like, oh, this is how cool this power really could be.
Mm-hmm. And then they take it away from him. And then they take it away.
They snatched it.
Yeah. And I think it's nice that he's back after like, I feel like the anime version of his fight kind of did him dirty. I feel like the manga was like so great. His like fight with what's his face? Overhaul. Yeah. And then
people didn't really like the anime version. I think people were like, yo, it was all stills and like they were taking like shots from the comic, right?
Yeah, and I guess you want to say it's an artistic interpretation, or are they just lazy?
They're like, yo, we promised that we ran out of money. So you gonna use some pictures, just screenshots essentially.
Yeah. Like all our writers died doing the Kirishima versus the other guy fight, and now we're left with no one for overall.
Listen, the overall one, we had to go 3D. We don't have any more real color.
Yeah. And we'll slow down Yusei Run so to be disappointed.
And then when finally, but the season finale is going to blow your dick off. So you'll forgive us. And
that is true. They really did save it all for that fight. And look,
it paid the fuck off.
It paid off.
Yeah. And this too. I feel like when this like gets aired, this Mirio return, people are gonna freak the fuck out. Their brains are gonna melt. Spoiler alert, by the way. We're talking about Mirio's return.
Spoiler. We're talking about the manga. So I guess at this point, if you're anime only, sorry, I guess we've ruined everything. We ruined. You kind of know he's coming back. It's like
they foreshadowed it heavy when he was in the hospital with Deku.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was pretty obvious. Yo, he's coming back. But I didn't think it would be like this. I thought they're gonna like make a whole meal out of it. It's like slaps you in your face.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what. It's like he. I don't know, because like the last few chapters have just been like all the things you've been thinking about. All the things like you knew were happening. He kind of just like dropped. He's like, it's like, yep, Dobby's Endeavor's son. Best Genius is still alive. Lemillion is coming back.
Dude, All Might's about to just like, wait, I'm here all of a sudden. Oh no.
All Might's about to die.
Yeah. It's like, he's just like sitting there like, no. I've set this all up, but here's the real thing that's going to crush you. And so I think he's got something coming where we're going to be like, whoa, holy shit.
Yeah. Hopefully like maybe some out of left field like thing we haven't even been thinking about. I don't know where, because now there's like so many people on the battlefield. It's just like everyone.
Yeah, everyone's here. It's like their end game, which is why I think like it's definitely has to just, the other shoes got to drop where the villains are just going to be the winners in some capacity.
Yeah, maybe this will be like the Infinity War to the eventual end game, where it's like this is where they take their big L. They like really, you think they're really about to good. Like Thor shows up, and you're like, oh, Thor is strong again, and then
that's basically it. Yeah, Muriel's Thor, and I think what's sad is about to happen is like while this is all going on for some, my prediction is that while this is all going on, like All For One is in like the hospital with All Might or wherever. All Might is with our Aerie right now. Yeah, he's like, I feel like All Might's just gonna show up and he's just gonna be like, he's gonna kill him right in front of Aerie. Like that's, I feel like that's the drop. It's just like, oh, you thought like we beat Shigaraki, and it's like, nah, All For One just like beat the shit out of All Might and he's dead.
Yeah, the plan all along was to kill that
bony guy. All of that was just a red herring, just to kill All Might. It's like, wow.
He's like, I sank a lot of money into this operation to kill
one person.
To kill All Might.
Yeah. I hope he doesn't do that, by the way.
I like him still. We talked about it a couple weeks ago, but I'm still holding out hope that because All Might's like already skinny boy, he's fine. He'll be okay.
You think he's gonna like survive? You think he's gonna survive like the whole thing?
Because I think I was convinced before Kamino that he was going to die there, because I thought that would be like the most impactful way for him to go, like him saving the students, him going all out with the muscle form, and then like him sacrificing himself to get out. Then when he survived that, I just kind of thought, I don't really see another scenario where
it's going to be as impactful.
Yeah, where there's sort of any impact.
I think the best way for All Might to die is to like go out trying to save like a villain. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like it's obvious that he would go out saving like Deku or Bakugo. Like that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
it's expected. So it's just like if that were to happen that way, it's just like, well, we've seen this before. It would be impactful because even though it's a known trope. But I think it's got to be like something unexpected. That's something that like is more philosophical. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we trying to say about hero society? And there's a lot of like wavering, details of like, is the hero society good? Like Stain. I think it would be so crazy if All Might dies trying to save Stain. You know what I mean? That would like be such a cool twist where he's saying like, listen, like there are a lot of heroes out there who are trying to make this for a buck, but I'm real to the end, even to the very end. And that's going to be way more impactful than what just happened here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people will see that and be like, and Endeavor is fucked up, but we'll forgive him because All Might's what we all should strive to. And I think that would be like more impactful if he saved Stain.
Yeah. Maybe bring Stain to the good side.
Yeah, imagine Stain, a good Stain. Like Stain would be like philosophically shocked, like, oh my God, like I was supposed to die from this dude and he saved me.
Yeah, and it would be.
That's my prediction.
It'd be nice, and it would make sense with everything going on, where it's like another like, did you guys remember Stain? He's back.
Yeah, he's back. That would be like such a mic drop moment. I'd be like, yo, okay, well, Horikoshi. Hats off.
The way these chapters are going, it is really just like.
Also, shout out to Horikoshi for giving Night Eye basically a black do-rag. I appreciated that. You know what I mean? Did you see his hair? You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, Night Eye, his All Might's
sidekick.
sidekick,
Yeah,
the
he
guy
was
who,
all like green
yeah.
and like covered. I was like, yo, this looks like a dope ass do rag. What is this dude's? What is on this dude's hair?
I thought he looked like a grown up Dexter from Dexter's Lab. I thought that's what he looked like.
Dexter gets a job.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm somehow a sidekick. That would make sense. He was like, that is like a kind of an interesting thought because remember, like there were those superheroes in Dexter from time to time. They would like randomly do like the Hulk and like Captain America like had like a ripoff dude. So that wouldn't be too far off, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah.
So look, what Horikoshi stealing from Dexter's lab? We solved it.
Look, we figured it out. You hack Horikoshi. you
terrible person. I'm still gonna watch everything.
You 90s Cartoon Network hack. We knew it. We knew it all along.
Yeah, they just anime whatever we loved as kids, and like this will get them. This will get them. Add that to the character design.
Yeah,
and we're just falling for it again. Like, oh, these geniuses. Nah, they're great.
No, man. Kids have it so good.
I will watch every single thing.
Yeah. Man, kids have it so good these days with these
really
anime.
do.
It's like
They really
we
do.
grew up. I mean, and look, I love Dragon Ball Z, but it's like we grew up on like dudes fighting each other and for like just pretending they're not gay. But all these kids now are growing up with all these like shows where there's like themes and like
It's like there's so much more layered. And I'm like, man, it's just the point. You're like, I'm gonna watch cartoons. I don't care. Like these are so much better than the ones I grew up with.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Speaking
there
of
is
which,
a show that from my childhood, which I do think was actually pretty solid. Rurouni Kenshin is their live action movie. Is a
who's making it? I forgot to see who's behind it.
Oh, that's a very good question. I don't know.
Is it gonna be a live action movie or TV show?
Live action movie. So it's actually so the first one came out a couple years ago, which I think follows the big arc everyone's familiar with. I think is like the Kyoto arc. Where he fights a Shishio, the guy in the bandages. Yeah. And then I think this next one is actually it's a live action movie of something that was never actually made into the anime. It's only been in the manga so far. So it's kind of weird. There's never been an anime of what they're going to show, but there is going to be a live action version of it. It's kind of strange.
I mean, that's a big leap. Usually you'd be like, well, let's put this on. Let's see how it tests through the cartoon versus live action. But that's an interesting choice.
Well, this kind of brings us, I think we were talking about this. Have you ever liked a live action anime film?
Ooh. Have I ever liked a live action anime film?
Yeah, it's tough.
That is tough. Like genuinely or ironically?
Let's start with ironically. Dragon Ball Evolution.
I love it. I've watched it. I actually never watched Evolution. I'm like, I saw that. I was like, no, there's no way. This ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. I saw that. I was like, nah, bro. They ain't doing it to work. Piccolo ain't black. No, it doesn't work. Nah, I'm just joking. But I feel like Alita I liked Alita. Okay.
I actually didn't know that was an anime before. It was like an old one, right?
It was an old one, yeah. So it was like I like that. I did not see Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, and it wasn't like anything political. I just was really busy. Like I was super busy, and I like Ghost in the Shell. Like I watched the early 2000 ones, but I never really saw the original, so I wasn't super connected to it. So I was just like, I'd have to go back, watch the original, and then watch this version, and then watch the version that I liked but didn't love on the 2000 version, and be like, just to compare all of them and rank them, because that's how I am. So I was like, I'm not going to do that.
It's just a lot of time.
It's a lot of time, and I was super busy. So I was like, you know what? I will catch that when I have like nothing left to do.
Well, you didn't miss much. I mean, Scarlett Johansson, my favorite Japanese woman out there. But,
really? You didn't go with Emma? You didn't go with Emma Stone?
That's true. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson and Emma Stone really crushed it in their. I don't think they're really because for me personally, I don't think I have liked. I mean, there's like, I think I saw like Your Lie in April on a plane or something, but it's like a rom-com, so like it kind of easily translates to.
Yeah, but was it good?
I liked it, but it's also I watched it on a plane, so it was kind of easy for me to get really into it. It's like
Maybe
Altitude.
That's the difference. It's like anime movies that they took from actual animes. They should just play it on planes.
It's just play it on planes.
Like your expectations, like, you know what, it wasn't that bad.
Well, there's this phenomenon.
That's how you know if a movie's really bad. Is like if you were watching in the plane, like, yo, this is garbage. Like what?
Yeah. Well, there's that phenomenon that it's like this weird thing that's true. Or is if you're watching, like if it's just easier to cry in movies on a plane or something. It's like some of the altitude affects your body. Like you could just.
Oh, wow.
Like if you're watching like a stirring romance and all of a sudden you're like just weeping. You're like, oh my God, do I love this movie? It's like you're on a plane. Like you're on a plane. Don't worry.
I think people in general are just more emotional on planes.
Yeah.
There's a certain kind of like, specifically if you don't like, if you travel all the time, it kind of gets boring. But there's like, if you haven't traveled in a long time and then you get on a plane, there's just like, I'm going somewhere. You kind of like vibe that plane gives you.
Yeah, you're on a journey.
Yeah, you're on a journey. So it's like, I think that's what we need when it comes to rating these movies. It's like, is this a movie that you should skip or is it a movie that you can watch on a plane? Like, stop like making it all complicated. Just be like, yo, you can watch it on a plane. Like,
that's that's like a nice feel good. There's no bad movies. There's just movies you would watch on a plane.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's nice.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's positive. That's nice and positive.
Yeah, so I think that's how I'm going to rate this movie when it comes out. This Kenshin movie.
Yeah.
I'm watching on a plane. You know?
There's not ones. Blade of the Immortal is pretty good. I don't know if have you seen that?
No, I haven't, but I've heard like really good things about it.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I don't know. And there's the Death Note movie. Did you see the Death Note movie?
I did see the Death Note movie. That one I was like, I've watched everything with Death Note, so I understand it. But I liked all the acting in it. I thought everything was solid, but just the story kind of just was so jumbled. And I think they were just like, how do we account for the Americanness of it all? And that kind of weirded the story out a little bit. Because I understood why they would make Light less of a genius and more of a bumbling idiot. Because they were like, we got to like make you relate to him. So, because it's like American audiences aren't generally going to be like, yo, like I really like this guy's sense of justice. Like it's just not going to hit with them. So like I felt like they were like, no, we got to make him just like your everyday man. So like you would use it, like just create these circumstances where you yourself would use it. So makes sense. But it just didn't have the same edge because there's like a bite to the anime, you know?
Yeah, I thought it was like the weird, I don't know, it's like the pro and con of it is that they like don't even try to make Death Note. They use like the way the universe works, but like Light's not Light, L's not L, the girl's not the girl. No one resembles their actual anime counterparts, and I think it's like if you can somehow separate the movie from the anime, then it's almost like a funny like horror comedy.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like because of the translation to basically a Western version of Death Note. Do you feel like if it's like, oh, if we were to try to do the same thing, right? Something like The Faculty, something that wasn't like that edgy of a movie. It's just kind of like weird. It's like, oh, look at, I think Usher's here. Like it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if you were to make that an anime, how would that look? They would probably like take their time building up the characters and then like slowly like build to suspense. Like, what is the Faculty? What are they here for? Like, who are these people? You know what I mean? So it's like the what's that anime that just got bought by Netflix? The rights. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind right
Promise
now.
Neverland?
Promise Neverland, yeah. I'm like, what are they? How they're gonna fuck this up? It's like, there's no way they there's no way they pull this off. And if they do,
they're gonna hire like hot Riverdale teens to be 10-year-olds.
But for real, like it's just like Netflix is gonna adapt the Promise Neverland, and I'm so interested to see how they do it, how they turn it into like an American version of this.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I have no idea. I mean, you got to have like the kid actors have to be so good.
Yeah.
And that's the problem with like doing live action of that kind of thing is it's hard. Like, you
got to use CGI kids. CGI. It's like, we can't use kids for this long. There's like labor laws. Like, yo, just CGI them. You just got to CGI them.
It's just a CGI kid. It's like super de-aged Gene Hackman.
Like, they're gonna like make them Stranger Thingsy. I feel like they're gonna be like, oh,
yeah,
like she's gonna be 11, and this guy's gonna be this guy. And then one of the characters they'll probably turn black, and that's what it's gonna look like. But
yeah,
I hope it's still like. I mean, if it's Stranger Thingsy, I just hope they don't make it like 80 cents or like I just let it be its own thing and like take some of the strengths of the anime.
I think the temptation of a lot of American things right now, even like it's kind of that Stranger Things like you're talking about, where it's got to be kind of funny, it's got to be kind of irreverent. Like the characters are like in a terrifying situation, but they can still like crack jokes and like it's still like irreverent, and you're kind of taken away from what this is though.
And the thing is just that like it has that already kind of sewn into it. Like you get charm from these characters, and you also get like, I feel like a certain level of like, this is creepy, but like, hold up, like trust me, like I'm not gonna fuck you over. Like there's like a level of like, yo, I trust the author not to fuck me over on this. I mean, I don't know how it ends. Yeah, I heard really good things, but I just feel, you just felt that from the writing. It's like, oh, this is really strong storytelling, and you're not gonna like take a shit on us. And I hope they trust that from the original.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything you like if they announced we're doing live action? What would you be excited for? If there is one that, I'll give you mine. I'll give you mine.
Yours. I want to hear yours.
Mine are like I'll give you like I'll give you the newer one. Akudama Drive. I think if like Tarantino directed it, or if it was like John Wick style choreography, that would be the coolest action movie.
That's a really good one.
If you're not following our podcast, we like react to Akudama Drive every week. It's probably like this. It's like the breakout hit of the season, I think.
Yeah, it just came out of nowhere. Like I remember the first episode, I was kind of like, I don't know, but then it's just been in the overdrive lately. I mean, we're gonna react to the latest episode, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, but also along the same cyberpunk path, I would also say Psychopaths would be like.
Psychopaths would be dope.
I think that would be really cool.
I just thought of it. Ippo, Hajime Ippo, the boxing one.
That would be really good.
Ippo would be so fire.
That would be really good. Yeah,
because they're just like the Dempsey roll doesn't look as cool in real life. if you Google the Dempsey roll, you're like, wait, this is the combos. But there's a way to do it like cinematically that I think would look so fire. So
and we like in every like 5 years we need a boxing movie anyway. So it's like,
I mean, Creed is pretty good though. It's actually really good.
Creed is really good. Creed is really good.
Yeah.
But
so both of them are really good.
But it's like now we need a new boxing movie coming up. We can't have a Creed 3. We can't do another Creed.
Creed Ippo. It goes from Rocky to Creed Ippo. It's like Michael B. Jordan presents Creed Ippo.
Creed Ippo. Yeah, maybe he trains Ippo.
Oh, that'd be great. That would be amazing.
That'd be cool.
That would be so good. And then there's a cameo with Mike Tyson. You're like, yo, what is going on?
This movie's crazy.
Like, somehow this movie's brought to you by Crunchyroll. It's on his boxer shorts. You're like,
Oh, God of High School style.
Got it.
I think that'd be really good.
Yeah. Oh, I'm super excited though to watch this week's episode of
Jujutsu Kaisen. Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm like been hyped on the show since day one. It's like the one of the season I think everyone's talking about. Like even my cousins who kind of watch anime a little bit are like, "Yo, have you heard of this show?" Like they're gonna put me on. I'm like, man, I'm on what? I've watched every episode twice. This show is killing it right now. Studio Mappa stunting again. Crushing it.
What happened last episode? We had he got a new sensei.
Nanami, the ex-salaryman Jujutsu sorcerer.
Ex-salaryman, he's just like, man, I used to work and I hated it. So I'm back. I'm killing curses again. This man hates a 9 to 5 so much. He's like, yo, I'm killing curses. I'm done.
Yeah, he's like, sorcery is shit, but also work is shit, and I'm better at sorcery. So
yeah. I mean, he's like, yo, I'm utilitarian when it comes to this sorcery shit. So
he's my. I would want like a poster of him on my wall. He's like my role model in life now. I think it's Nanami.
He should have like one of those. He should be a motivational poster. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like life is shit. Get to work.
Get to work. Yeah. No matter what you do, it's gonna suck. So just do whatever.
Yeah. I like that take. That take. He's just like, yo, man, just do it.
Yeah. And what else? And we got a little more background with Yoshino is the kid, the kid who's being taken in by the curse.
Yeah, and he was pretty much bullied. And eventually, like, he was like, man, fuck these guys. He started skipping school to get away from these guys. They skipped school, went to a movie theater, and then this what's this guy's name? Did we even get his name?
I think it's Mahito.
Makito comes behind them and just like swells them up in this like grotesque way. He basically like gave them the little shriveled heads, but they were big. It was like insane.
Yeah, he turned their heads into like he turned them into like Veggie Tales. Remember? It's like, they all turned into like
it's like the Veggie Tales as they saw the actual Ark of the Covenant, just frizzled up. Yeah. It's like if Veggie Tales got attacked by Banicula. That's how they looked.
Yeah. Oh man, they look like Trader Joe's bags of dried carrots or something.
Yeah. It's like, this is healthy, right? Nah, you're going to die.
No, it's not going to work out.
But he got some info about curses. So he can see curses, but he's not a sorcerer. So it's interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't really know what Mahito's game is. Just hanging out with this human, maybe. So
it's never good when... Like, there's always like this great character design people are going with where the villain or someone deranged has just long white hair in anime. Like, we got that with this Mahito, we got that with Shigaraki, and we got that with Cutthroat.
Cutthroat, from Akudama Drive.
But like, anime loves like, yo, white hair. If you have long white hair, you're evil.
Yeah, it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes, unfortunately. Yeah, and I'm trying to think if anything else happened. I think it was a pretty focused episode last week, so I don't think there's too much.
Yeah, there's a lot of getting information out. I think it was a lot of setup. And I think towards the end, like the Itadori was going to go kind of question that kid, and then Maiko was going to, his new sensei was going to go fight Maiko. So,
yeah,
I would hope that shit's about to go down.
Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, yeah, let's get this thing going.
What is this movie series? They're like, they're making fun of the Scary Movies franchise. It's like a shade from Japan. Holy shit. They should start a podcast.
Yeah. Oh! He sent him flying.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm sure they're just talking.
Man, Yoshino's definitely in forums talking shit about girls. Oh. Oh.
Wow.
Changes the shapes of souls. Okay.
He is blowing this kid's mind. This kid's like, what? Wow. Oh my God.
Oh my God. It's like the dark version of Robin Williams' speech in Dead Poet Society. Seize the day, kill someone. Who cares? I love that's the story's excuse. Anytime Itadori doesn't know something, it's like, Gojo's so irresponsible.
Yeah, Gojo sucks as a teacher.
Yeah. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, she already talking shit.
Oh.
What? Yeah, I figured if someone cut my hand off, I would try to stall.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, so would you like to talk? Because
You like to chat? Yeah.
Because I do.
Man, you hate the pop quiz in the middle of a fight. It's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to get killed by you. I don't need to.
Yeah, it's like, come on, bro.
You don't need to make me feel like an idiot.
What are you, a tutor? Kill me. He's like, I get off at 6, bro. Go home and watch my stories. God.
Oh my God.
And one dude just had both of his hands in his pockets and just was kicking. Yo, could you imagine getting kicked, your ass kicked casually? I love that Itadori just can't walk into a scene. He's always got to be like, oh, look at your shit. He's like Kramer.
All part of the master plan. Ooh.
Oh my God. What an insane power to like manipulate
Jesus.
people's souls to contort their body.
Oh shit. Barefoot in the sewer. Ugh.
I know. I mean, we've seen what this guy is all about. Why are we shocked? Like, I hang out in the sewer is the thing that we're really like picking out. Like, yeah, I mean, sure, you kill people, but dude, you gotta clean up your place, bro.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, the tie comes off.
Yeah, he's like, look, this ain't no clip-on, bitch. He's like, yo, I'm about to fuck you up.
This thing's actually holding me back, man. I gotta take this thing out.
Like we've seen people have like weighted clothing, but this dude's like, yo, my tie is off.
My tie is off. It's my boxer bandage now.
You don't want to see what happens when these glasses come off. It's like Jojo has cataract. I have eye lasers.
Yeah, I love how his weapon, his secret weapon, is his tie, and I bet you underneath those bandages is just like a 3-hole puncher.
Yeah,
it's like not a knife like you think it's gonna be. It's just a giant 3-hole punch. So he's just gonna like, I'm gonna put 3 holes, one in your body, your soul, and then your feelings or something.
It's just a flaming paperclip. This dude just like, oh no! It's a lightsaber. It's like, what is this, man?
Yeah.
But that was dope. That was real dope.
Yeah, that episode had me hyped.
Dude's definitely evil now, right? The kid with the side bangs. He's like,
well, he almost killed his teacher, right? That's what we're supposed to. Yeah, I don't know. the opening keeps throwing me off because it just shows him and
they show him as friends
as like friends at school. So
I wonder if if that's the plan is to trick Itadori to bring him into school, so then they can try to get to Gojo that way.
That'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Or like that was Itadori. He just saved him. Like he just like showed him that there's another way to handle.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to kill them. All you have to do is just pants these guys, and then you're good. Like that's
Itadori just like, oh yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah, he just basically showed like, yo, if you feel humiliated, just do this.
Yeah.
It's easy for him to say because like he's got four-legged demon in his body at his disposal. He's like, yeah, they ain't gonna really do nothing. I can pants him.
Yeah, he's already naturally superhuman, so it's
So it's a little easier for him. But I think ultimately, I do agree with that point. It's like he's just showing him a different way. It's like now that you have this power, this is what you can do with it. And it's almost like a reflex. He like knew right away what the situation was and like jumped into it.
He got in there chasing after that the fly head or whatever it was.
Yeah, those baby Goombas.
A lot of Goombas. Yeah, and this,
there's a lot of
Goombas
in the
little
show.
wings. Yeah,
yeah.
And then we got the Mahito versus Nanami, which so Mahito just he can bend anything or souls. He can bend souls into whatever shape he wants or something.
Yeah, he can kind of like use them as like flying objects. It's almost like soul bending in a weird way. Like not to like reference Avatar, but he's like literally like using human cadavers to like throw them at his will. It's mad gross if you really think about it. How disgusting that is.
It's just a house of 1,000 corpses fighting this guy. They just fly out of his palms and you just hold them up. Oh, man, he does and
that. He can turn his feet into like any object or his whole body into any object he wants, so he can like transform as well.
Yeah,
you know who he reminds me of now is the homunculi. This is I think this is the second time I've referenced it.
Oh, Envy.
Oh
Yeah.
Envy.
It's got the long hair.
Long hair. Yo, if you got long hair in anime, you're evil.
You're evil.
Envy.
Yeah, man.
From Full Metal.
He can kind of bend his soul. I guess that's kind of what Envy does a little bit. Is kind of bending his soul into whatever shape he wants.
They're using all those souls to like turn into this huge monstrous thing. Yeah. But Envy wasn't able to like change people up to either though. They did just smash people. That's all they did.
Yeah, so it's kind of dangerous where it's like he only needs to touch you like a couple times, and then he's already warped you past the point where you're like even a human.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty interesting power. He's essentially just taking your humanity. So and then twisting it and contorting it however he wants. And that's kind of what he did emotionally to, what's his name? God damn it.
Yoshino, the kid?
Yeah, Yoshino. What's his name?
Yoshino?
Yoshino, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like he just essentially like twisted his mindset. He's like, listen, you could get bullied your whole life, or since you have this power, you could do what I do.
Yeah. You could just kill people who talk in movies. That's what you could just
do. If they annoy you, kill them.
Yeah. It's sort of an interesting. I wonder. I still don't know who like the big. I can't tell like what the big arc is going to be.
This feels all like set up, man.
It's all set up. We haven't. Yeah, there hasn't been like a master plan brought to our attention.
It seems like some part of the plan is to immobilize Gojo.
Yeah.
And then trick Itadori. So, and it looks like Gojo's aware of that. But I'm wondering what the game plan is here.
Yeah, it's something that's going to happen on Halloween.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which I'm assuming is going to be when the tournament is. I'm assuming it's going to happen at the same time.
Yeah, like, we should just do a tournament on Halloween. It's not like we fuck around with curses or anything.
Yeah, it's not like anything is going to be going on countrywide, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Why would people think Halloween's creepy?
Yeah. Yeah, then Nanami, he pulls off he's works over. The necktie comes off and
yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
Just taking his necktie off and then just like going so ham and being like, all right, I'm about had it, and now I'm gonna have to do time and a half to kick your ass. Okay? Like, fuck you. I've had it with this shit. Just want to go home. Die already. It's like this dude was not emotional when the fucking person was like, kill me, but he's like, all right, man, I gotta work extra.
I can't do this anymore. His energy around his fist kind of looked like the energy that Megami had when he was like about to go super Megami, whatever he was gonna do. That we never get to see, but
I think we're gonna see it during that tournament.
Yeah.
They better give it to him. Nah.
I know. And
Don't
then
go hard on me. Nah, it'll be good.
And then next episode, I'm not really sure.
We're gonna see that fight. That's what we're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see that fight, and then
we're definitely gonna see that fight. It would be so fucked up. They're like, oh yeah, he died. Anyway.
Anyway, what a tragedy.
That would have been an insane, like, what the fuck?
What the hell? What happened? Oh God, I just don't want the horrifying scene would be like they like show up to a crime scene and they go, oh, what's this like horrible like thing that we're like looking at, and then they find his glasses like attached to it, and he's just all morphed up, like I don't know, like and it's like a Full Metal Alchemist situation where they find the dog girl.
His tie is just like in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's just in his mouth. He's just like, yo,
you're like, no,
kill me.
Oh
like,
yeah,
we're trying.
You're too big, man. They made you so big. Or he's gonna turn him into like a super zombie. I don't know.
Yeah,
which could happen.
He's like, hey, I want to see how this works if I have a sorcerer. Mm-hmm. So it's like that could be interesting if like he turns him into one eventually, or if some point down the line, like since he's got like a couple of those hits in him, he can like seed it, and then later on down the line, like he grows big and Itadori has to kill him or something like that.
Yeah. Oh man, Itadori is having a rough go of it,
dude. He's gonna die like 5 times in the show. I'm already calling it.
Yeah.
Itadori's gonna die. He's gonna die more than Goku. He's like, fuck it. This guy's like, fuck it. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
How many times can I kill this dude?
Then we just get a scene with him and Sukuna chatting and be like, all right,
like,
we got to make another deal.
That'd be a funny ass sketch if just like Sukuna sends him back up one more time and he's just bracketing. He's like, hey, what happened? He's like, sorcerer goes back again. He's like, what happened? All right, so a sorcerer and a curse had a kid. It doesn't matter. Just send me back.
Just send me back, man.
He's like, what happened? Okay, I killed myself because this is getting ridiculous.
I hate this so much.
He just keeps dying over and over again.
I was like, all right, but not until we find all my fingers.
He's like, come on, look at my fingers, man.
Find my fingers.
Eat my fingers.
Man, I haven't seen a finger get eaten in like 4 weeks. All right,
where are these fingers, man?
Where are these fingers at?
Where are these fingers? That's the name of the episode. Where are these fingers at, dog?
That's our hot take as a channel, as a YouTube channel, is that we're just like, this show's fine, but like, where are these fingers at?
I was promised fingers, man.
This show's not living up to its initial promise, and I'm not.
There's a finger at the end of the intro going into water, and that's my attention. Because if you don't give me a finger,
welcome to hand fetish, the anime podcast. Man, good episode.
Great episode, yeah.
Excited.
Loved it.
Always excited.
Yeah. Now we gonna watch Akudama Drive, man.
Akudama Drive.
So last episode, Swindler killed people.
Yeah, Swindler killed
End of
people.
episode. She just like
Swindler
killed people.
Yeah, she went on. She was like going to the moon, crash landed,
Yes.
trying to get some takoyaki.
Yeah.
Ended up in a.
Found out she was one of the most wanted individuals on the planet.
Yeah,
that should happen if you try to go to the moon. I'm gonna be honest. That's on her. Okay. Like if you go to the moon, people go and you don't succeed. People are gonna want to find you.
Yeah, if you're not a member of like Akudama NASA or whatever, whatever, like executioner NASA, Akunasa. Yeah. And if you're just like a civilian, imagine like just some person in our world just like went to the moon or tried to go to the moon. We'd be
I mean, Elon is close for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like Elon goes to space. There'll be people like, nah, but that's cool. It's Elon. We're like, Elon Elon has a history. Mm-hmm. You know, to his defense, Elon is just like, yo, I've been trying to go to space. Like, this is me. This is what I do. Okay? You can't be mad at me.
I just noticed you're wearing a NASA hat. I didn't even realize that until right this second.
This has been brought to you by NASA. It's like, where's Opie going with this? Where's this Elon riff going with? Like,
and we have a huge announcement at the end of this.
By the way, sponsored by.
This podcast is going to the moon.
But she went to the moon, and people are after her. She and sister, and then they find a place to hide. They're eating food, and then 3 men bring their toxic male energy into this room, and they fucking. You know, Swindler was like, yeah. She scrapped them all up. It was ultra violent. It was like I was like, oh wow, you guys really want her to turn quick.
Yeah, I think the most embarrassing anime death of the year is guy who gets killed by the can of takoyaki.
Yeah.
He gets killed by the can lid right in the eye.
They like that was like super crazy. That like, oh wait, but then Courier comes out of nowhere and it just like shoots them. Yeah, and it's. Yeah, it was such a crazy turn in my opinion, but I mean I loved it because it was like Swindler was able to convince Courier, and I really love that last scene. It was just like, oh, something important is about to take place.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think now we're gearing up for the big. Let's go get. They're going to go try to rescue brother from the executioners, and I guess that's. They're gonna storm the castle, I suppose. I don't know.
They're gonna go save brother. Let's peep.
Yeah, let's get this thing going. Watch out, Swindler's gonna swindle you. Sister's like, I don't have a brother anymore. I just live for Big Sis.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Dude, this guy gets all the breaks.
Oh.
What is going on?
Oh my God! This is what happens when you post on Twitter.
Sounds like this is a hacker move. Oh no, she did it.
She just posted. She just tweeted, and everyone killed them. Everyone started killing each other. Yeah, she swindled the world. This is why you don't trust accounts without a verified checkmark.
She just is getting people murdered. She's like, I could get used to this.
I could get used to this. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh God. His bike can go anywhere. It's like a cat.
Yeah, he's just driving it inside.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa, what happened to Cutthroat? Why did he turn evil?
Yeah.
I can't believe I just said that about Cutthroat. Man, this is so creepy.
Whoa.
Oh my god. So the entire time he wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just wanted her for himself.
That's some like, she thought they were just friends.
Yeah. This is like some murder incel shit.
Yeah.
This is like, I was protecting you so I could kill you.
Yeah.
Why can't you see that? Why can't you see I'm being nice?
I'm being nice. Come on.
I'm a nice guy.
Stop being weird.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh. No.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All good.
This dude is a fuckboy. Oh shit. Let's go, Swindler. Oh.
Ooh.
Is his bike about to fly? Oh. Wow. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, man. Well, hold on. I don't know if this is going to be anything, but when they cut to him back to him in the room, his feet are going up. But
really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, but he fell face down, but his feet were pointing up when they cut back to him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh shit, is Cutthroat going to be like back for round 85 next week?
I mean, that was a really cool visual to see what he sees, even though it was just like, wow, what an insane person. But
yeah, I think that's a good payoff for his character where it's like, we know our introduction to him was him cutting off like security guards' heads. So we know he's not a great guy. So
yeah, they're really building up Swindler's kill hit list, man. She's killing so many people. She's like, yeah, you know what? This is who I am now. I'm an S rank Akudama. You can't stop me. Yeah. I do this now. This is what I do. I kill people.
I kill people. And she's like, and she could get used to it, is what she said. She's like, I could get used to it.
Here's my sidekick sister. She kills people with me too.
Oh man, yeah, the sister dynamic is so cute.
Yeah, it is really cute. Sister's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then brother is on the plane. Courier is about to go into flight mode, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then what's his name? dude with the luckiest man alive.
Oh, Hoodlum.
Hoodlum and Doctor hooked up. And then we saw Doctor's philosophy on life, and she just basically wants to be able to kill people more. That's her whole thing. She's like, I guess I just want to be able to. I couldn't even really. I was just like, what is your philosophy? You just want to like dissect these kids so that you can find the cure to death.
She believes in control. Like that's like her goal in life is to be able to control everything. And one of those things is life and death, which she is unable to control right now. So she sees these kids and she's like, ooh, if I can get up in them, I can figure out how to control death. And I think she hints at that. She hints at the fact that she's like probably either super old or a man. I couldn't tell if she was hinting at that she's like a man or.
Yeah, that's a good point. Or maybe she's like a cyborg.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
because she's like, "Do I look like a woman to you?" And I was like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell if she's like, "Oh, I'm like 87," or I'm a robot.
I'm a robot man.
I'm a robot man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's like, did she just pass the Turing test?
That's right.
Is whether or not you could tell it's a real woman. It's like, you don't know that I'm a sex robot.
I'm a sex robot.
What?
Yeah, and Hoodlum's
like, we've been married for 30 years. Is that why you don't age?
Hoodlum, his hair is finally just starting to fall down. He's like, I thought. Man. But Hoodlum's all about, he loves it. He's he really went from like terrified last week to like, yeah, sure, we'll.
He's like, oh man, I love you.
He's like, I love this
about
woman.
To propose. When Doctor dies, he's gonna be like all over, like, no, Doctor Brawler. He's just gonna be so upset.
Brother, Doctor. I know he's got a bad track record. Man. I'm trying to think. I mean, pretty much Cutthroat's a psycho, and the episode's called The Shining, and I think you can see why.
It was so. I mean, that was a slasher flick right there. That was like that was a really good tension. I mean, we obviously knew that she wasn't gonna get killed, but still, And that reasoning was so like out of left turn. I was like, whoa, okay, that makes sense. Like, it's like, oh, you've seeded this so long. It's like that actually works. And, and you pulled it off. So I really like that episode. I hope Cutthroat's not dead, but
I hope not. I think he'll die eventually, but I hope we get a couple more. I would love like 1 or 2 more episodes with him. And I think it sort of heavily implies that Hacker is the one who opened that door.
Yeah. Watch it be Hacker too. He's just like, your tweet wasn't seen by anybody. I had to change the algorithm. He's like, no one follows you. Who are you talking about?
It just cuts to him hitting the pay to promote, but he's like Hacker.
He's like, I use Facebook ads. That's all I do.
That's just how I hack. Is I just use Facebook ads.
That's it. I had a couple droops. That was it.
Yeah.
I was like, I even just posted one post on 4chan. I didn't even do it. I was so busy. I was like, hey guys, there's this girl that I kind of know that needs my help. Can you just I don't know, manipulate society for me real quick? Right. Too busy trying to hack this other place.
There's violence in the streets, which I assume is going to come into the later episodes too. I'm sure all of them will get dragged into it. I think probably only a couple episodes left if I were to guess.
Yeah, I would say a few episodes left. I love that this is a contained story. The more you say it, the more I'm like, man, if they made this live action, I would just kind of would rather see it be a limited series.
Yeah.
Like almost like The Boys or something like that.
Yeah, like just like 8 hour-long episodes or something.
Yeah. I would totally watch that.
That'd be sweet. Yeah. Oh, man. And then I guess that's probably our episode. And if you are seeing the full episode, I imagine our Attack on Titan reaction has already come out.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that'll be out. Hold on. Attack on Titan, tonight's Friday. So then this would be coming out tomorrow? Or the full episode will be coming out
Full episode will be come out. I guess we don't. Well, I guess we'll find. It's a moving target. This podcast.
Yeah, we'll see.
One or the other.
You'll see.
But yeah, if not, look forward to the Attack on Titan reaction.
Super excited. We'll see if Mappa keeps killing it, man. Because right now, I think they're the hottest boys in the town.
Mappa's gonna have two big hits going at once, which is. I don't know if that's weird or not, but it's interesting.
I think they must be like flexing so hard right now. Or they're not. They're just like working on something else, probably.
Yeah, they're probably just really hard workers. Just,
like, oh my god.
Yeah, we got to finish that Yuri on Ice movie too. Like they got
to do that Yuri on Ice movie.
they got so much.
They probably were working on God of High School season 2.
Yeah, unfortunately,
did they also do Tower of God?
No,
that wasn't them.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know who did Tower of God. I don't think so. But who did? That might be Production IG, but I don't.
I think I'm not sure, but
maybe. I mean, they might be doing it.
But yeah, it's I'm super excited for Attack. I mean, we've been over it. It'll be so much fun.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Filler Non Canon, the YouTube channel, the reaction videos.
Peace and love. Bye.
Have a good week.